Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing amazing well. Thank you and God bless you. This channel is all about relationship matters, celebrity gist, and marital advice or counseling. In here we dish a lot of advice to the married couples, those who are in relationships, and the trending gist update as it hits the internet or the social space. Alright, thank you and God bless you, my fans. Now, today we shall be discussing critically on marriage and relationships. We are going to intimate you the difference between marriage and relationships, things you expect as a married woman or man, and things you may expect while you're in a relationships. So I want you to pay attention as I use one of our Nollywood, a legendary actor and slash producer, marriage scandals that just hit the internet, that has been trending on social media, are all about marriage failure and marriage separation. Fredrick Leonard. A lot of people believe that ever since Fredrick Leonard separated from her ex-wife or wife, Peggy Overy, that his career is back, his fame is back. Well, you are entitled of your own opinion. You believe whatever you think is the right thing. So, my question is, since you guys believe that ever since Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Overy separated, that Fredrick's career is back and his fame is back. So, is Peggy Overy responsible or holding Fredrick Leonard's career? And was she holding Fredrick Leonard fame? You see, this is marriage. See, marriage world. Marriage world is something that is very versatile. You know, I can recall vividly when Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Overy observed their marital vow, and at the celebration arena, I can recall vividly that Peggy Overy hyped Fredrick Leonard so much to the extent that many fans who were present to acknowledge their celebration were all in doubt. Many of them were laughing when Peggy Overy was like hyping Fredrick Leonard. According to Peggy Overy, she was saying that her husband does not cheat, her husband is a gentleman, her husband is a man that she fell in love, and that she knows her husband very well. I believe a lot of Fredrick Leonard female friends were present, and that is why Peggy was hyping Fredrick Leonard. But one thing is certain: marriage is something that is very, very versatile, and it's always preferable that when you want to search for life partner, you want to actually say I do, you want to tie the knot, you want to enter into marriage, there are things that you need to put into consideration. Number one is, do not marry out of love. You see, a lot of people, we always have this saying, I love him. I love him so much. He is my all and all. He is my boo-boo. He's my this. He's my that. Love is not just enough in marriage. That is what you people should understand. Love isn't just enough in marriage. There are things that you need to understand and put into consideration when you want to enter into marriage. Not love. Many people who jump into marriage because they love their partner actually has jumped out severally because what they saw, what they expected was not what their partner was showing them before they got married. So many people married out of love. I love him, so I'm ready to stay with him. Marriage is not just being concluded after in loving someone, and that is the only ticket for you to get married. That is what it is. You see, that's why I keep on telling you that marriage and relationships, you can love someone in relationship. You see, when love counts, why love counts in relationship is just because when you are in a relationship, you are not, you are not expected to take full responsibility of your partner by providing her virtually everything that she needs. It is not yet your responsibility. You are doing it out of your own free will. That is when love is needed. But you see, in marriage, we should not expect that you should marry out of love. Because you love him, you jump into marriage. Remember, so many people who jump into marriage have jumped out of marriage. Now, another point I want to raise for those intending people, ladies who are making plans to actually enter into a man's house, get married. Marry someone that you can plan future with. How is always advisable that you should marry someone you can plan future with. How do you plan future with a person? Marry someone who will understand you, who will love you. But in a situation where you marry out of because you love that person, everything he does, you will swallow it because you love him, is not just enough. Marry someone whom you love. Who you can plan future with. A lot of people did not marry. Why you see so many marital failure, so many marital scandal, so many divorcee, so many couples divorcing each other, is because they married their partner. They married a partner. They married someone who has no future. Who they cannot plan any future with. That is what it is. So please, I want you to take your pen down and be writing this point, because I want you to actually concentrate it. Let it sink into your ear or your head. Remember what I told you, that in this channel, I'm going to be teaching you a lot of things that you need to embrace. All right, thank you and God bless you. We are still proceeding. Number 3, I have mentioned 2 points. Number 3 is, do not marry out of emotion. You see, so many people marry out of emotion, not because they marry someone whom they love and who they can plan future with. They only get married out of emotion. Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Ovey do not love each other. They are married out of emotion. When you marry out of emotion, your feelings, out of emotion. So many people married because they marry their partner because because of what they were feeling at that particular point in time. So they conclude that this is the right one. This is the right person. This is my woman. This is the person I'm going to spend my life with. I can point it out and tell you that Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Overy never married as a partner who who are ready to plan for future. They married out of emotion. So many people who actually married out of emotion, they will always have problems in their marriage. That is what it is. They will always have problems in their marriage because they married out of emotion. Yes. Alright, now Peggy Overy and Fredrick Leonard. Now it has been rumored everywhere that they are separated, they are no longer living together, and they have gone their different ways to find happiness. They are no longer together. A marriage of 5 years got separated, got terminated. If you recall vividly, if you witness their marital vow at the ceremony, wow, you won't believe that Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Overy, people will be talking much about them today. The question is, between Peggy Overy and Fredrick Leonard, my fans, who do you think that the fault is coming from? I mean, if you look at the publics, let's just say 60% of Fredrick Leonard fans believe that the fault is coming from Peggy Overy. But so many people, 60% of the public, are of the opinion that the fault is coming from Peggy Overy. But the truth is that we cannot place our finger. Like me, my personal self, I cannot actually tell you what actually happened. Why are these people separated? Why are they not together? All I can say is that Peggy Overy and his lovely wife, if they are separated, they married out of emotion. So to the general public, I want to advise you as your marital counselor. When you want to get married, there are parameters that you need to use to check if this particular partner of mine, if this man that I'm dating, not all men that will ask your hands in marriage that will say yes. Aside a man becoming rich, there are other parameters that one need to use to check a man, to checkmate a man. A man used to checkmate women before you can say yes, this is the right one for me. So, do not marry out of emotion. Do not marry out of emotion. A lot of people who married out of emotion have encountered marital failure. Alright, thank you, my fans. We are still proceeding. The fourth point is marry someone you can understand. You want to get married, yes. In as much as everybody desire to marry somebody who is financially update. Nobody wants to marry a poor man. That is it. Every young lady mindset is to get married to a man that can take care of him and take care of the children unborn. That is a good decision. But in as much as you are having this decision, in as much as this is what you want, I have mentioned 3 parameters of that. 4 parameters, the fourth one now. you must marry someone that will understand you. If you get married to a man or to your partner who understands the way you are feeling, the way to understand you, my dear, you are going to enjoy your marriage. That is what it is. Marry someone who you both of you understand each other. That is what you should be thinking of. I know a lot of people only conclude when they see a man who is worthy. They believe that whenever they get married to a worthy man, they are made for life. That is not it. Honestly, if you are thinking in that direction, you are going to make a blunder. You are going to make a big mistake. For a man becoming a financially independent, it is not just enough for you to say, yes, I do. Okay, let me ask you now. If Peggy Ovry and Fredrick Leonard, these two married couples, they are wealthy, money is not their problem. Even before Fredrick Leonard got married to Peggy Ovry, Fredrick Leonard was doing well, and he is still doing well up to date. Peggy as well, she is doing well, and she is still okay, up to date. If both of them can have these marital scandals, then why should you base the fact that the only source of your happiness is to marry a wealthy man? This is where people make a lot of mistakes, and we need to correct it. The last point, but not the least, is you want to get married? Yes. Employ these 5 parameters. Is do not marry out of pity. A lot of women are suffering today. A lot of men are suffering, weeping. There are so many men who do not derive joy in their marriage. There are equally so many women today who do not derive joy in their marriage. When asked, they will say even before they get married, they dated for 7 to 8 years, 10 years. Let me put it to you. A woman who will give you joy must not be a woman that you have dated for more than 10 years or 15 years. It mustn't be marriage. It's not a woman that you had long time relationship with. A woman who will give you joy might be a woman you just met barely 2 months ago and you get married. So many people marry out of pity. I've dated this young girl for 8 years. What will their parents say? What will their people say? What will the society say? It's better I just succumb and get married to her, so that we will cover the shame, so that the public will not talk about us. And let them talk. They have their mouth to themselves. Freedom of speech is free. So my fans, the worst mistake any woman, any man can employ or we make is marrying out of pity. If you know that you are not ready, you do not love that man or that woman, you do not plan any future with that man or that woman, you do not let your emotion not count in your marriage, and again, you do not understand your partner, please do not marry out of pity because of the long time duration you have had with her or him. You think the only source of your happiness is to get married to him. Marry someone who you can plan future with. That is the summary of my points. So, hadn't been Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Ovry, that their marriage is based on understanding. Let me tell you, what resulted to this issue and this scandal that is trending on the social space could be a minor thing, which understanding would have been the resolution of this dispute that they are encountering now. Just minor misunderstanding. So marry someone you can understand when he or she is sad and know a way to prevent it from getting worse. This is what I am advising you to do. Do not marry out of emotion. Do not conclude that you're marrying this man because you love him. At a point in time when you start giving birth, I'm telling you that when a man, the responsibility that awaits a man hit on him, the man will no longer love you the way he loved you while you people are in relationships. That is what it is. So marry someone you can plan future with. Marry someone you can understand. This is my kindly advice to the general public. Alright, thank you and God bless you. Are you new in my channel? Have you been following me? Please, if you are new, you are highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell icon so when I post a new content, you get notified instantly. And if you have been following me, thank you and God bless you. Happy Sunday once more and Happy New Year. See you on my next video. Bye.